I gotta say, I'm getting tired of the way you come around when it's late. Just 'cause you want and you're on my side of town. Yeah.
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Architect the Dreamer back with another ATD Reacts. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. If you are returning, welcome back. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell so you'll get notified every time I drop new videos. At the beginning of this video, you heard a snippet of my cover of Empty Handed by Bilmuri. It's out on all streaming platforms. You can find the link for that in the description below. We are here at the final track off of this Fear EP. This album has been absolutely incredible so far. So different than what I was expecting it to be in the best way. I'm so happy with what I've heard so far, and it has been an incredibly emotional ride through this short 6-track album, and I'm expecting nothing different on this last track, but we do have a music video for this one. So I'm really curious if this is going to kind of pick up where the Fear music video left off and what we're going to get as far as story is concerned. Washed up, to me, I mean, that could mean multiple different things. It could be he's feeling like he's washed up as an artist, like maybe his time has run out and he just needs to call it quits. Washed up could be like washed up on the shoreline, right? Like you've been drowning, you've been out at sea, and you washed up on the shore, and somehow you made it through the storm that you just went through. I don't know. We're going to find out right now. This is Washed Up. This is NF with the official music video. Let's get it. Oh, just piano. Okay. Oh, that's the mansion. It is burned.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if I lost the hunger. Where's that kid I used to be when I was on the come up? Where's that drive I used to have before I had the numbers?
That, I'm pretty sure, is the exact same outfit that he wore in the mansion video and in a lot of his early videos. Like, that is the same, like, all black hoodie, all black hat, all black pants. This is who he was for the longest time, and this is who he was at the end of the Fear video. Is this version of him took back over. I like that we're picking back up here. It is wild that that mansion is burned down and it's this version of him that we're getting right now, because that's not Also, the visuals in this are insane. Like, this shot is gorgeous.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder if I lost the hunger. Where's that kid I used to be when I was on the come up? Where's that drive I used to have before I had the numbers? Where's that take me as I am, I ain't gonna be no puppet? Where's that tell it like it is, don't let the label hush it? Where's that yeah, I know I'm rich, but we gon' keep the budget? Where's that I don't really care about the radio? If they don't like the song, then don't play it, I ain't changing nothing.
So there's this idea of, like, when people make it and they get to a certain level of fame, certain level of money, a certain level of whatever, that a lot of times they forget where they came from, and they forget the motivation that they had to get to where they are. I'm starting to wonder if I lost the hunger. Where's that kid I used to be when I was on the come up? Where's that drive I used to have before I had the numbers? Where's that take me as I am, I ain't gonna be no puppet? Where's that tell it like it is, don't let the label hush it? Where's that yeah, I know I'm rich, but we gonna keep the budget? Where's that I don't really care about the radio, if they don't like the song, then don't play it. I ain't changing nothing. Which is like really fascinating because it still feels like that's who he's been. Like even with Hope, he was still being true to that. But I also know, as somebody that makes music and who struggles with imposter syndrome and who struggles with a lot of different things on that side of things, and again, not putting myself anywhere near where NF is, but just I can relate to some of those feelings. And I'm sure that there are decisions that he made and things that he did with his last album or even the one before, where after the fact he's like, I don't really like that I did that. I wish I would have kept it this way, or I would have done this instead of that, or I wish I wouldn't have let the label talk me into this, or whatever. I'm sure he's had those moments. And so then there's that doubt of like, I don't feel like I'm the same person, which can be really painful, but also like, of course you're not the same person, Nate. You've been through a lot and you've experienced a lot, and you're going to grow and change, and that's okay. And it doesn't take away from who you were when you were coming up. Not that he's watching this, but that's a very like relatable feeling to just be like, you know, where's that person that I was that had the hunger when I was on the come up?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I lost the hunger. Where's that kid I used to be when I was on the come up? Where's that drive I used to have before I had the numbers? Where's that take me as I am, I ain't gonna be no puppet?
There's that shovel
Where's that
where he
like
buried himself.
Don't let the label hush you. Where's that, yeah, I know I'm rich, but we gon' keep the budget? Where's that, I don't really care about the radio. If they don't like the song, then don't play it, I ain't changing nothing. Yeah, where's that person at? You see him, tell him I've been hurting bad. You see him, tell him that I miss the way we used to rap. And I ain't making music anymore if he don't care enough to have my back.
Oh.
Yeah, dropping trash. Wouldn't say that I've been doing that, but I'd be lying through my teeth if I said I don't think my moment passed. Yeah, I think my moment passed. On the brink of something great, or have I lost it? Am I
Is that the map to hope?
You're making waves, or am I washed up?
Oh,
The small rooms of intimacy.
hold on. That was not him. I mean, maybe it was, but that was very Grim Reaper, who has the keys. That is the actual embodiment of the fear, not the fear in him. I was not expecting those to be two different entities. Also, at the beginning of this, I kind of hypothesized what the washed up was going to be about. Where's that person at? You see him, tell him I've been hurting bad. You see him, tell him that I miss the way we used to rap, and I ain't making music anymore if he don't care enough to have my back. Which is a very like fascinating idea of like the tortured artist and like being able to create the art to get to where you want to be, using the pain that you have and using the things that you're going through in your life to be able to come up with that stuff, which is like, okay, cool. This version of Nate needs that old version. Feels like he needs that old version of Nate to be able to come up with inspiration and be creative and write and rap the way that he used to rap. And he doesn't want to do it anymore. If he can't rely on that to have his back, he can't rely on that as the motivation for the music anymore. Wouldn't say that I've been, he said, dropping trash. Wouldn't say I've been doing that, but I'd be lying through my teeth if I said, I don't think my moment passed. Yeah, I think my moment passed. Am I on the brink of something great, or have I lost it? Am I on the verge of making waves, or am I washed up? Which I guess kind of it's both of those. It's making waves, like being washed on the shore or washed up. The double entendre there is really nice. He even says on his last record, he talks about, I don't know how much longer he says something that is basically saying, I don't know how much longer I'll be writing verses or making music or whatever. And it's wild that, like, I think a lot of us NF fans can say, like, we feel like he's just hitting his prime right now, and he's feeling like his moment passed and is washed up, which is just a good, it just symbolizes like how warped your reality can be when you're trapped inside your head and you're allowing things like fear to be in the driver's seat. It makes it so that it's kind of hard to see the reality of the situation, which is, in his case, like, we're all here and we're all fans of what he's doing because of the way he's doing it and how he's growing and what he's bringing. And so it does make me sad to feel that, like, or to know that he feels like he's washed up or like his moment's passed. Because to be honest, like, this record just solidifies that, like, I feel like he's just getting started. He's been doing this for over a decade, but it feels like he's just hitting his stride and getting into his prime. The visual of that Grim Reaper really threw me off. Also, seeing him dig this hole and, like, he's losing track of time, and now all of a sudden he's in this hole that he can't get out of. And he pulls the map out, which looks very similar to the map of hope that he talks about, and that we see in the Hope video. And he talks about in the search, looking for the map to hope. And now he's dug himself in this hole, but he's this older version of himself that is now stuck in this hole.
But I'll be lying through my teeth if I said I don't think my moment passed. Yeah, I think my moment passed. Am I on the brink of something great? Or have I lost it? Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up? The small rooms, the intimacy, no feeling
he did
like
get out.
it. Those
Okay.
old shoes, nostalgic, I put my feet inside them. The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence. The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's guidance. Who are you? The question that built this whole empire. Your old news, a statement that makes me think retire. The game's new, so eventually we...
The fear is tossing him around like he is a literal rag doll. The small rooms, the intimacy, no feeling like it. Those old shoes, nostalgia, I put my feet inside them. The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence. The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's guidance. Who are you? The question that built this whole empire.
The small rooms, the intimacy, no feeling like it. Those old shoes, nostalgic, I put my feet inside them. The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence. The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's guidance. Who are you? The question that built this whole empire. Your old news, a statement that makes me think retire. The game's new, so eventually we all have to climb it. When wrong move and career is dying.
Oh. He just got smacked upside the head with that hammer, or with that shovel. Who are you? The question that built this whole empire, which is, like, very true. Like, the beginning of NF's career was very much him finding himself, and he built his career off of using his music to help him find himself. But now that he has your old news, the statement that makes me think retire, the game's noose, eventually we all have to climb in. One wrong move, career is dying. That's where he gets smacked upside the head with this shovel. Goodness.
Old shoes, nostalgic, I put my feet inside them. The Lord knew I needed this to survive the violence. The raw truth, I'm nothing without the Father's
I'm just waiting for him to pull that hood down and it be another version of NF.
Your old news, lose a statement, it makes me think retire. The game's new, so eventually we all have to climb it. One wrong move and career is dying. Yeah, can I revive it? Did that check the label gave me make me uninspired? Am I ignorant to think that I still got the fire? Am I hanging on to something I should say goodbye to? Yeah, has my time expired? Did my prime already pass or am I about to find it? Did my peak already happen or am I still climbing? Is that passion that I had gone or am I?
Oh my goodness. Did that check the label gave me make me uninspired? Did I get complacent now that I've got the money, I've got the house, I've got the car, I've got everything that I want? What is inspiring me now to keep going? Am I ignorant to think that I still got the fire? Am I hanging on to something I should say goodbye to? Yeah, has my time expired? Did my prime already pass or am I about to find it? Which is literally what I just said. Like, I feel like he's just hitting his stride and just hitting his prime. And then there's that feeling of self-doubt of, is my time already gone? Did my peak already happen or am I still climbing? Is that passion that I had gone or am I?
Actually, we all have to climb it. One wrong move.
Also,
career is dying.
Just dragged him and threw him in the grave and started pouring dirt on top of him.
Gave me make me uninspired. Am I ignorant to think that I still got the fire? Am I hanging on to something I should say goodbye to? Yeah, has my time expired? Did my prime already pass or am I about to find it? Did my peak already happen or am I still climbing? Is that passion that I had gone or am I on the brink of something great? Or have I lost it? Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up?
There it is. It's in flames. Is it going to be him in the white hoodie underneath that? Or no? Stop it. That's how it ends? This is the appetizer. This album is the appetizer. It's the moment where you let fear in and you let it win temporarily before you get that breakthrough. And I guarantee you that this next full-length album is going to be it's going to be him getting out of that grave, and it's going to be him taking fear out permanently. I just know it. The trajectory of what we've already seen from him, it also sort of feels like, so we got the Clouds mixtape because there was a bunch of music that he wanted to get out, that he wanted to put out there prior to Hope coming out, and then we get Hope. I feel like this is a similar thing where, like, he went through a really, really, really rough patch in his life, and this was the result of that, and then making it out the other side of that. And I feel like the next album is going to be called like Peace or Joy or something like that, because we already had Hope and then Fear, and then I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be something like that. But that is a wild ending. I've never like felt like I left an album on a cliffhanger. That's exactly how that feels. It feels like this video and this song is like, I feel like it's already even hinting at like, did my prime already pass or am I about to find it? Like, this next full length is going to be that prime, and like realizing like, no, you know what? I'm not washed up. I still have a lot left that I have to say, and then I have left to give. I want to watch the ending of that again just because cliffhangers, man. Cliffhangers.
Or have I lost it? Am I on the verge of making waves? Or am I washed up?
So cinematic in the way this is made. The glove and the keys. And the mansion in flames. That was washed up from NF. The lore is building. I love this EP. I love the experimentation that he did on this. I love the different aspects of his creativity that we got on this. And I really do love that this seems like this is the first course. This is the appetizer. And we're just now going to have to wait to get that main course, which is going to be that next full length. But something tells me he's already got it done and in the bag. So I'm excited for that as well. I thought this EP was fantastic, and I would love to hear what you guys think. So drop your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this EP. Let me know what you thought of this. I would love to hear your theories about what this means and where we're headed. I want to hear all of it. So drop down. Let me know in the comments. Like I said at the beginning, if you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button, click that little bell, click the like button on this video if you enjoyed these reactions. I am so excited about continuing to do more new F reactions as he releases more music on my channel. Please share the channel if you enjoy what I'm doing. I have I want to say I'm pushing 200 reactions now since March. I have been putting out so much, and I have so much more to do, and I would love for you guys to be here through all of that. So please share the channel. Check out my cover of Empty Handed by Bilmuri, and I'll see you guys back here for the next one.